Fuberduge, and today we're going to be taking a look at part 3 of 6 for the Fall of Cybertron Platinum Edition, Grimlock vs. Bruticus. And today we're going to be taking a look at Blastoff. And as you can see, here's Blastoff in his shuttle mode. Now, I already do have the Blastoff figure, but it's the purple version. And I have to say I like this better, just because this is more accurate to his G1 color scheme, and it's definitely much more accurate to the video game. And plus, it's got some purple highlights here, and I really do like that. So as you can see, coming in up close here, really nice detail on this. Let's drop something. So anyway, really nice detail on this. You've got a bunch of silver lining right there. It's just really nice. And some purple highlights back here. And then just all around really good. I like all the purple little accents all around this whole thing. And then you got a gunmetal gray going on right there. And that's just really cool. On the bottom, it's kind of choppy and you can kind of see the head, but it's not a problem. This thing is pretty good. And so he does come with a few weapons. So you can take these. And what I like to do, what you can do in certain ways, you can put this right here on there, or what I like to do is I put this on the other side and I put this right here, so that way you don't have to parts from when you transform and actually drop the other one. So I'm going to pick that up. So here it is, and you can just pop it in right there, and that's how I leave mine. You can do whatever you want with them, but that's how I leave them. So that's a pretty good looking shuttle mode. And so we can now do the comparisons. Here he is with his counterpart, and as you can see, totally different color schemes. He's got more yellow accents than what he's got, which is more of purple and I suppose it's sort of a beige color. But anyway, yeah. I do like this a lot better. This is, it's okay. One thing that I did notice is that this has a Decepticon logo right there. It's probably hard to see because it's black, but this has no Decepticon logo anywhere on it whatsoever, so I might have to get some stickers or something. So anyway, taking off the other Blastoff. Here he is with Armada Starscream. Deluxe size. This scales pretty well, I think, anyway. Here he is with BRAWL. Not a very good scale, I think. The shell should be a bit bigger. But anyway, we'll get VORTEX in here too. Here he is. Starting to shape up here. Pretty good looking team so far. Starting to look a lot more like the Combaticons than by themselves. So we'll take these guys off. Now we can go into limb mode. So in order to do that, what you want to do is taking the shell here, you disconnect these legs and you just bring them down like so. And then here you can split them apart and this hinges over and keep it 90 degrees like that. Same thing over here. Just do that and then rotate these until these are facing this way. Just like that. And then I'll bend this down so you can see better. But you want to connect these together. And there are two tabs in here and they just fit together like that. And then coming in here, you can rotate out this whole fisting. And actually, before we connect that, I got ahead of myself, you want to rotate these bits out. And depending on what side you want, you can flip this thumb out, or there's a thumb over here too. But I'm going to keep them as the right arm, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So this clips right here, and then the fist clips together in the middle right there. So, and then you flip this peg out. So yeah. It looks kind of big for an arm. I suppose you could move this thing down if you really want to, but I won't do that. So, I like how the fist is incorporated in there, and I like how you can have the thumb on either side. But this looks kind of weird that it's this high up. I would like it if it's more down here, because, I don't know, I just feel like this is going to be overly huge. So, anyway, that's about it for the arm mode. So now to get him into robot mode, you just fold these up. Just pretty much undo what you did before. Rotate these back, close this back up. And so you had the legs pretty much done. And so then what you want to do is detach this, like pull it down like that. And then this you can pull up, and then this comes all the way around, and this just fits into here. It doesn't really tab into place. I suppose it sort of does. It just comes. So yeah, you disconnect these, and these are really stiff, so they're hard to get apart. There we go. And so you just rotate these up like so on these hinges. This is a hinge. Up here it's a ball joint. And then there is a tab up here that tabs into a slot right here. And you can hear it just comes in. Sometimes this likes to pop off. Just put that back on. Same thing over here. That just pops in. Fold out the arms. They're in these cavities, and so you just pull them out like that. And that is it for the transformation. So there is Fall of Cybertron Blastoff in his robot mode. Decent looking, actually. I think this looks a little bit better than the other version. So, just to get a view, we can get a size comparison here. Here he is. So yeah, I think I like the beige better. This looks pretty cool though. If it wasn't Blast Off, I think I like it a little bit better. But you can decide which one you like better. But for me, I like this one better. So taking him off. So what you can do is you can take these weapons and you can hold them like pistols. And then you can flip them around so the fin's facing outward. I don't like to do this. I just leave it on his arm because I think that looks a lot cooler. So putting that back in there. For articulation, it's pretty good. It's pretty decent. His head is only... Actually, it is on a ball joint. I thought it wasn't. So it's on a ball joint. You can kind of get an up and down movement. Not as tilt very much, but yeah. This is on a ball joint. Sort of 360, I suppose. Not really in and out. It can kind of go like that. He can bend at the elbow. He has a double hinge at the elbow. And so nothing at the wrist. And no waist rotation, but he does have a swivel. He can go in, back and forth, in and out. And he can swivel at the thigh. He can bend at the knee. And that is it for the articulation. So yeah, pretty decent, pretty posable. So now we can go for the size comparisons. So putting him there. Here he is with BRAWL. Might have to get him, or work to get him to stand here. And here's VORTEX. So yeah, pretty good looking so far. Pretty excited to do the other reviews of the other figures. So there are the size comparisons for the Combaticons. And finally, here he is next to Armada Starscream. So yeah, same size. So that is it for the size comparisons, and I think that's about it for this review. So, if you like this video, please like, please share, and comment if you feel led to do so. And also, I would invite you to check out some of the other reviews of the other Combaticons that you might have missed, if you missed them. And I'll put those in the link in the description below. And if you want this guy, I'll put a link in the description below for the whole set, because I honestly can't find these guys separate unless if you search eBay, but you can do that. So anyway, I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. This is Fuber Dude saying, keep playing, guys.